Any stories to tell us about your first time on set?
Oh, yeah. Um, I had got booked to be on a TV show. It was a well-known TV show. It was a national TV show. It was like my first national TV show. And I was learning the process of what it is to be on set. And it's before my shot is up. And so I got all this time. I had been waiting in the honey wagon for a minute, and they told me, okay, it's time to go to set. So I get to set, and they said, well, we don't need him yet. We're going to wait for him to light the scene, and we're going to bring him in. And I said, okay, no worries. So they said, go get you something from craft service. And I'm like, I'm hungry, but I'm not really hungry. But at the same time, I'll go. So I go to craft service and I'm looking, I'm like, oh man, all these delectables and stuff, and I'm saying to myself, man, I'm looking for someone to pay. There's gotta be somebody I have to pay there. So I got my wallet out and I'm waiting for someone, and this guy comes. I think he was probably a gaffer, or, one of the guys is a crew. And he comes over, he's got his belt on, and he grabs something and he just starts, fixing up, and he starts eating it and walks off. And I'm like, oh my God, he didn't pay for it, And then this other guy comes up and I'm like, man, that guy just didn't pay for that. And he goes, oh, you don't have to pay? And I'm like, you don't? He's like, no, this is craft service. And he grabbed something and he walked off. And there was that thing of me being so appreciative that I'm on set. I'm like, this is the whole experience, getting makeup, people catering to you, people looking out for you and saying, hey, this is this and that's that. And here it is, all the food you want, you can eat it when you have the time to eat it. And you don't ever have to worry about it. Why would I be indifferent in regards to being on the set? Why would I be a difficult actor? That experience helped me to love acting more, because I was just like, man, back in the day when I was a kid in the projects, I'd had to pay for this stuff. Here it is, it's free. Funny stuff.
So taking that mindset where you felt so good, you felt appreciated, and then all the time it takes to get on that set and keeping your mind right in the meantime, because I think sometimes, for me, I've had experiences too where you're treated so well in one place and then another place you're not, and it really can do a number on someone, because it's hard to compartmentalize. So how do you keep yourself, we talked earlier about balance off camera. How do you keep, is that through the martial arts or?
Yeah, I could, listen, I coach a lot of actors. I work with a lot of actors. Myself, I'm an actor. My acting coach used to always say, you're so focused because of your martial arts. I've been studying martial arts pretty much all my life. And one of the things that you learn is focus. Focus is a very strong attribute that's needed for acting. Like, you have to be able to focus. You can't bring what you've been going through in life, build problems, family issues, relationship issues on the set with you. If you're the lead actor, or if you're in the top 10 of the above the line, you can't bring your problems to the set. You can't bring your mental imbalances on set. And so for me, there always has to be something that keeps you I've been using this word a lot lately, in alignment. You have to learn to be in alignment at all times. And for me, the focus, martial arts helps it, but really it's because I love it. And love overwhelms everything, in my opinion. Love, you can fall out of love, obviously. You can have a love-hate relationship, but if that love is pure, and I've never really wanted to do anything but be in the entertainment industry since I was a kid. My first play was at 6, and I played Eric the Red in a play. Here's this little black project kid playing Eric the Red in an elementary school play. I have pictures that reminds me of that, and I'm like, I've been doing this all my life. Why would I not be mentally in alignment with that? What would make me not have that love? I think it's like any relationship. I always tell people, you got to be married to the work. Yeah, you could be married to someone and committed to someone, but you have to be married to the work. I always say God first, then your career, then you, then your family, friends, and loved ones, because there's a hierarchy in regards to how you can work with everything. Some people would disagree, but that's fine. I believe it's whatever keeps you in alignment. And martial arts helped me to understand that there was nothing impossible. because I was able to do things that when I was a kid, being lanky and clumsy and being what I would consider a victim, I was able to do things as I got deeper into the martial arts that some people would consider impossible or not possible. And I was able to do that stuff. So for me to be able to shoot a feature or to be a director and say, man, we don't have any money or we don't have these resources, like nothing's impossible. We can get it done. We'll find a way. We just keep going. That's the answer. Just no matter what, just keep going. If you wake up, keep going. You see, that's my motto. And so for me, mentally, I'm on set. It's love. It's what I've been wanting to do. It's what I always want to do. Even when I'm exhausted, I'm editing in an editing bay or I'm going on auditions and nothing's happening. Just keep going. That's my mental state. Keep going.
And by the way, I had a girl I had heard she was going to beat me up too. So I knew, and she never actually did it, but I know what that was like.
But you're not the one to see, listen, this is the thing. I always tell people, the person you think you can beat up is the person that will ruin your life. And you're not a pushover. You're very strong. And I think sometimes when I teach self-defense and martial arts, I always tell people the reason why you don't want to fight is because you know how hard you can fight.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah,
wow.
it's true. And I see it in you.
Oh, thank you. Well, I was bullied a lot as a kid,
I know.
A lot of it came from that.
And you believe in righteousness and justice and fairness, and and that's the problem. People feel like they can just do whatever they want.
Have you noticed? Well, we'll talk about that later off camera. But that's excellent. I like that.
It's true.
That's excellent.